Hey guys, it's Karsh from OneTap. Today I will be talking about how to use the universal check-in link. So we already made videos that cover how to check in as an admin, the iOS, as well as on the dashboard. And then there's different ways that visitors can check in on the iPad kiosk, the visitor app. So today is about universal check-in link. So universal check-in link is an extension, just an extension of the public link or the public QR code. So you're probably used to like clicking on the share button and then getting this link. And this link is for that specific list, only for that list. A list can be again for a class, a course, a meeting, an event, or just like for general attendance, just tracking. So we go over here and then we get the individual link. Now, if you go over here and you hit share and universal check-in link, you're gonna get this one. And this link basically shows all the lists that are going on for today. So the date is really important. So for example, I have dance class over here for 9/18, okay? And that's like the date on the dance class. It says 9/18. Now, if I change the date, so this is already in the past, it's 11 a.m. and in my time zone, it's 11:20. If I change this to like 12 p.m., for example, right? And if I reload this, it's gonna put it into a different section. It's gonna say it's gonna be upcoming in the next hour. And these are the ones that are coming up in the future or like the data's already passed. So for example, we got 4:44 p.m. here, kind of future, and then 10:27 p.m. 7 a.m. It's already passed. So the order goes in the way, like for example, what's like the next event that's coming up, and then all the way at the bottom you got like lists that are already in the past. So yeah, so and then you would also share the universal check-in link by going over here on the iPad, hitting the folder button, and then hitting this check-in link. On the iPhone app, the lists are always visible on the home page, and so just hit the share button and share check-in, and there you go. You have the universal check-in. The customization and all that stuff is on the dashboard. It's not available on the iOS app. It's going to be coming out there soon. But to customize the universal check-in link, let's look at what options we have here. So we got, for example, what do you want to do, by the way, what do you guys want to do with this is that you guys want to print this out, this QR code, and for example, put it on a piece of paper, staple it to the wall, or just take this link right here, copy it and put it into like a WhatsApp group or like calendar invites, as well as like email threads. Anyway, just want to share this link and then the visitors would basically see this page. So the customization here lets you have like, for example, a cover image that you can upload, which will go right here. And then the registration fields. So like, for example, if you go inside of one of these lists, and for registrations, we recommend using like individual check-in links. It's a little bit more powerful that way. I'll talk a little bit more about that. It's a little bit of a separate topic, but it could be part of this video. The check-in information here is like stuff that people need to know, like people that visitors need to know before they check in. So for example, you can say something like, "Hey, hi, we are working with a so hi, we have a team of like maybe 10 people working today, so he promised to check you in super fast." The confirmation is messages like what shows up after they check in. And then this is like more of a date format of how that shows up. So you got like for example time there or just like the date, because if you just don't care about the time, you can hide that from the link. And then you got settings right here. So like it's like basically how would visitors check in. So you got like different options here, like searching for names or using the code or like listed names. And then you got attendance history, if they can see their own attendance history, and then the check-in note that they can leave after the check-in is done. For the thing is, for the universal check-in link, we just recommend keeping it, well, like we just, for example, that the universal link just shows all the lists and everything. These customizations are more specific to a specific list. So you can go over here and you can customize this specific list right here with all that type of stuff. And I talked about that in the specific video for a specific check-in link. But yeah, at the end of the day, it's just like the universal check-in link is just designed to essentially make like, it's just designed to show all the lists in one place so that when people are going to check in, they don't have to like, if you have multiple classes, for example, going on, you can just have one QR code. You don't have to like have three different QR codes. For example, I have a baking class right here. I have a music class. I don't have to keep printing out different QR codes for each one and then telling people scan this to check in for that. It could just be one link where all the classes show up based on the time and people just select which one they want to check into. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Universal check-in links are pretty simple. It's just an extension of the individual check-in links.